Do you want to find the perfect morning routine so that you can increase how much you get done in a day? Well, you've come to the right place. Let's get on with it. Okay, so the first thing I have to say is that stop trying to steal other people's perfect morning routines. I see it all the time, people following somebody else, trying their perfect routine, and really and truly that will not happen. This is because morning routines are personal, okay? It really is a case of finding what works for you. So to help you find your perfect morning routine, here's 3 things to consider. Okay, so the first thing to consider is the time you work best. And what I mean by this is when in the working day is your brain the most active and you are more productive. For example, for myself, that is in the morning. So it's worthwhile me getting up earlier to try and get more done because my brain is in that active state. However, if you work best on the evenings, if you are more of a night owl, then well, getting up at 5 a.m. is going to do nothing for you apart from making you very tired. So the first thing to decide is when are you going to wake up? And there's lots of factors to consider while deciding this. You know, think about, are you going to be well rested? Are you going to have enough hours sleep? Does this fit in with everything you have to do in the day? And don't take liberties with this. Don't sort of like say, oh, I'm a night person or an evening person, so I'll sleep to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Try to challenge yourself and give yourself that extra hour when you are awake. So the next thing to decide upon once you've got when you're going to wake up is 3 to 5 actions that you're going to do in your morning routine. Now what I would recommend you do is start off with 3 actions so you get that sense of achievement. What we don't want is to go straight in with the 5 and then suddenly realize that we failed already. So start with 3 and work up. Write them down and put them in some sort of order and then post them somewhere. Put them on your mirror or by the kettle in the kitchen, somewhere that you're going to see them instantly when you wake up and start your routine. So to give you an idea of what mine are, once I get up, I have breakfast with a decaf coffee. I write my to-do list for the day. And then I spend 20 minutes doing my Duolingo for the day. And that's my morning routine every morning as soon as I wake up. Now, when you're actually writing what you're going to do, try to be very specific. So try to use those action words and say, make breakfast or have breakfast or write in a journal. Don't try to write really long and complicated tasks. You don't want it to say something like, I will make my breakfast using these 5 types of cereal. I will put the decaf coffee on a filter, so forth. You get what I mean. Just make them short, sharp, and simple actions. Okay, so the third thing I'm going to give you is something that's going to require you to have a lot of personal control. Okay, and that's to avoid things that are going to distract you from your morning routine. Now, I have to say at this point that in my morning routine, I do my Duolingo on my iPad. So I'm not actually avoiding the use of technology. What I'm avoiding are tasks that will cause me to procrastinate, you know, that swiping through Instagram. So don't think of it as avoiding technology altogether. Think about your actions and what you need to engage with, and Because I know my action is to do my Duolingo for that day, when I grab my iPad, I'm not distracted by it. I go straight to the app and get down to work. So once you've got these 3 actions up and running, then decide whether or not you can put more actions in place. Can you go up to 5? And then start to think of reviewing what you've got. Is it working? What are the barriers? What's stopping you being successful in this morning routine? And then adapt it. And one thing that a lot of people fall into first time is that they try to create that perfect morning routine. And just like at the beginning of the video when I said that it's personal to you and that's important, there's no perfection, there's no one set way of doing it, there's no perfect way for you to do it. What you should do is start off, plan it, prepare it, adapt it, have a go at it, adapt it, review it, and it's an ongoing process. And if you find that something is not working, then ditch it, put something else in there. I hope that's given you a good insight into how to create the perfect morning routine. And let me know in the comments what your morning routines are like and how or why they are successful. Don't forget to follow, subscribe and comment. I really appreciate the interaction and the support, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya. Bye.